Obama's sordid past is finally catching up with him. Justin Bieber just accused former President Barack Obama of a crime so vile, so heinous, that people are losing their minds as we speak. Bieber has been saying for years that one day he'll speak out about the abuse he suffered as a child star in the music industry. Now, it appears that time has come. On Instagram recently, Justin dropped a bomb that left his closest supporters in shock. He revealed what really happened during the 48 hours he spent with Diddy as a 14-year-old boy. He says he wasn't just a guest, he was prey. Diddy pimped him out. The first client? The President of the United States at the time, Barack Obama. According to Bieber, Diddy looked him dead in the eyes and said that his friend Barack Obama had first dibs because he was Commander-in-Chief of the Legions of Satan. That weekend, Bieber says he lost his virginity, against his will, to the most powerful man on earth. In 2026, Bieber is done protecting the untouchables. No more cryptic music videos, no more silent compliance, no more games. He's naming names, spilling blood, and preparing to torch the entire system. And when he's finished, the world might not be the same ever again. Before we dive in, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and join the People's Voice Locals community to join our incredible community, support the channel, and gain access to exclusive and uncensored content. In recent weeks, Justin Bieber has been unraveling in real time. His late-night Instagram sessions have become the place to be on the internet. He's been making cryptic posts and dropping allegations with receipts, then deleting them within hours. His behaviour isn't erratic. It's a man finally cracking under the weight of years of silence. A man who desperately needs to speak to his closest supporters about the truth.
It was hard for me being that young and being in the industry and not knowing where to turn, and everyone, telling me they love me and, just turn their back on you in a second.
Insiders say he's become a walking time bomb. The boy who was paraded around the world as a superstar is now confronting the horrifying truth. He wasn't discovered. He was trafficked.
I was just, living in this shame, living in all this sort of stuff of my past, and I wasn't able to move on.
Talk of the video comes after footage of Diddy and Justin also resurfaced on social media recently.
Not anyone could just be in the position that I'm in.
Video shows Diddy alongside teenage Justin, leaving people to speculate if, at the time, he subjected the pop star to his alleged freak-offs.
Combs allegedly planned and controlled the sex performances, which he called freak-offs, and he often electronically recorded them. The freak-offs sometimes lasted days at a time.
You're gonna hear about my party, they're gonna be shutting them down, they're gonna probably be arresting me, doing all types of crazy things just because we wanna have a good time.
What Bieber once buried as the price of fame, he now calls systematic ritualistic abuse by the industry's most powerful players. And he's determined to break the cycle and stop them abusing young stars with impunity.
Justin breaks down in tears when talking about wanting to protect Billie Eilish, who at the time quickly rose to superstar status.
I just want to protect her, I don't want her to go through anything I went through. I don't wish that upon anybody.
Last night, the ticking time bomb finally went off. According to Bieber, the 48 hours he spent with Diddy as a 15-year-old involved such monstrous betrayal and crimes so heinous that he's still coming to terms with them.
Justin, you ever seen the movie 48 Hours? Right now, he's having 48 hours with Diddy, him and his boy. They're having the times of their lives, like where we hanging out and what we doing. We can't really disclose.
Bieber dropped the mother of all bombs on Instagram, revealing that Diddy began pimping him out that weekend, drugging him, and forcing him to engage in activities he was not ready for, legally, physically, or spiritually.
I feel funny. Is this real life?
And here's what shattered his fan base last night and broke the internet. Supporters had long whistled about the abuse, but nobody was ready for the names. The man Diddy gave first dibs to Barack Obama, the freshly elected president of the United States. Not Clive Davis or some sleazy record executive. Not a shadowy Hollywood mogul. The man Diddy disturbingly called the Commander-in-Chief of the Legions of Satan took Justin Bieber's virginity that weekend, while Diddy played host and handler for the elite.
Been given custody of him. You know, he signed to Usher.
I'm signed to Usher.
I had legal guardianship of Usher when you know he did his first album. I did Usher's first album. I don't have legal guardianship of him, but for the next 48 hours, he's with me. So and we gonna go full crazy.
While Bieber's most hardcore fans are stunned by the revelation, they shouldn't be. Obama has been hiding in plain sight for decades. And now insiders, including Denzel Washington, are calling him out for crimes against children. The man who ordered $65,000 worth of hot dogs and pizza across state lines to a private White House party. And who shared a pedophile-themed friendship bracelet with his vice president. A man notorious for his taste in young girls. Has been caught in compromising positions by the media on countless occasions. But they continue to protect him and his Hollywood friends. That ends tonight. Barry Soetoro, better known by his CIA name Barack Obama, is facing a storm like never before. The media darling is now sweating bullets as a political scandal of epic proportions threatens to unravel his legacy and land him behind bars for years to come. Sit tight. After this important message, we're going full buck wild on Obama and exposing it all. Brooke Burke, yes, the fitness legend from Dancing with the Stars, hit 50 and got blindsided. Unexplained weight gain, muscle loss, and energy tanked. Sound familiar? The system is happy to let women waste their time and money following fad diets and big pharma fixes that absolutely don't work. Realising this, Brooke flipped the script. She found one simple thing, biohacking with a specific protein that made her leaner, stronger, and healthier than ever. At 53, her abs are tighter than over a decade ago. She calls it her secret weapon. And it's not some nasty pill or expensive scam. She's spilling all the secrets in a free video that recently went viral. Her method takes less than a minute a day and doesn't involve any insane diets. Want the truth? Visit tonyprotein.com/TPV. Links below. That's tonyprotein.com/TPV. Watch it now for the no bullshit truth about weight loss that Big Pharma absolutely doesn't want you to know about. The first time Diddy met Barry, it was all caught on tape. Not a freak-off tape. Those came years later. This was earlier. A young Illinois senator named Barack Obama sitting across from Diddy on MTV. In that moment, the ultimate industry handler looked at the polished politician and saw something dark, something useful, something he could work with.
When you want to be the president of the United States, you call your man, call MTV. We're going to give you a platform. We're going to give you a way to speak because you on to something, kid. Well, you on to something. You making sense to me. You got me. I am franchised. I'm not disenfranchised no more. And we're going to keep it nonpartisan, but we got to applaud when somebody's making sense because we've been all around, all over, speaking to politicians, and this is what we call real talk.
Diddy recognized his own kind. And from that moment on, the connection was made.
I appreciate y'all. Thank you. And I just want to say how much I appreciate Puff Daddy for doing the kinds of work that he's doing because he doesn't have to do this. But this is part of what is important about giving back.
We applaud you, and I want to apologize for not sweating, but I do this so much. I'm so cool. I just want y'all to see everybody I'm interviewing is sweating. I'm not even touching my brow. I'm so cool, and I want to apologize. I ain't trying to make you look bad or nothing like that, but I'm just so cool. We
a t-shirt. I tell you, if he was wearing one of those fancy designer clothes he's designing, he'd be sweating just like me.
The guy's good.
The meetings became more frequent when Obama was selected as president. According to Jaguar Wright, the 90s pop star and Diddy's former friend, Barack and Michelle Obama have both attended freak-off parties, and she's personally seen Barack on the tapes. Diddy even named Michelle Obama as his favourite freak-off participant.
What are your thoughts on Obama allegedly attending freak-off parties?
Well, I know he was there. I seen him on a tape. And his wife went with him. They all hang out together.
Yeah.
They had a lot of fun in Cuba.
What'd you say?
They had a lot of fun in Cuba.
Were they there with Jay-Z and Beyonce at the same time? Mm-hmm. What kind of fun? Were they ordering pizza and hot dogs from Chicago?
I think so.
Obama's kind of missing right now.
I don't know why.
He's
He
allegedly out
came out and tried to shame all of Black America for not wanting to vote for a not black lying bitch. And now he done disappeared. That all of they magic done fell through the floor.
Barack Obama's sordid past means he's under blackmail from various agencies. Associating with the likes of Diddy and accepting his trafficking victims, including Bieber, will be his downfall. This allegation comes from Suge Knight, the incarcerated former CEO of Death Row Records and longtime associate and rival of Combs.
And that did happen with Puffy.
We wouldn't be having, yeah, 1,000%.
You think Obama had anything to do with any of these parties that he had?
Absolutely.
Wow.
You got presidents, you got preachers. T.D. Jakes is one of the biggest black preachers around that everybody loves. Everybody in prison, if they try to get the word of religion, they're not going to the chapel somewhere. They're turning to watch T.D. Jakes. He had to resign from his whole community.
That's right.
You talking about the top of the top.
Unbelievable.
Top.
Man, I got a lot of questions with this guy, but you answered the first one. How do you get away with something like this for all this time with all these people that are allegedly involved? I want to tell you this. I was in the same tier, the same cell that Epstein was on. And Suge, there's no way in hell that guy could have committed suicide on that tier. I was in there for 7 months. There's no way.
And coming from you, I know you didn't know the truth. And I personally didn't think he was going to commit suicide. But the thing is, he had from Oprah Winfrey to everybody on that island. Anybody with a weird fetish, and that's what underage kids was on that island.
During a recent interview on News Nation, Knight pointed out that Diddy's leverage over Obama was so powerful that he once had the former president get his friend out of prison after he was jailed on drug charges. Knight also mentioned pop stars Usher and Justin Bieber, claiming Diddy and others were introducing them to drugs at a very young age, trafficking them to VIPs, and raping them as a control mechanism.
And see, they do these things to take control. They're not doing, there's nothing wrong with being gay. If you choose to be gay, that's your preference. But they're doing this to people for control. It's a power situation.
Industry insiders like Denzel Washington and the late Prince have warned about the dark influences of the Illuminati, sharing cautionary tales for young stars who were considering selling their souls to the devil. At the time, many people thought they were exaggerating. Newsflash, they were not. Just ask Justin Bieber.
When the devil ignores you, then you know you're doing something wrong. Wait a minute, I'm not done now. The devil goes, oh no, leave him alone. Hey, he's my favorite. Don't bother him.
Yeah.
Conversely, when the devil comes at you, maybe it's because you're trying to do something right.
Remember that time that Obama called in all the people on Jeffrey Epstein's flight log to give them presidential freedom medals? We'd know. It's one big satanic club, and thank God you're not in it. Since then, every one of these people has been exposed in the Epstein files and condemned by survivors. Oprah continues to face damning accusations from prominent people including Britney Spears. Gates is facing ruin as his reputation collapses in real time. And Ellen has been exposed as Hollywood's most prolific cannibal. The most disturbing part is, they are all connected. Ellen says you don't need to know why she has a pet name for Diddy. She's wrong. The elite aren't untouchable anymore. Diddy's locked up, and she's next in line for justice. Her turn is coming. We've been sounding the alarm for years at the People's Voice, long before the world was ready to hear the truth. We were the first to break Justin Bieber's chilling revelations back in 2016. Those quiet confessions whispered during Bible study at the Montage Hotel in Los Angeles. Words that sent shockwaves through the entire industry. The elites panicked. They unleashed their attack dogs. They tried to silence us. They tried to bury the truth and protect their occult pedophile cults. But we're still here, still standing. One of the reasons we can survive is the tools we use. Check out vp.net/TPV. It's not another VPN with clever marketing. It's trustless by design, meaning even if they wanted to spy on you, they couldn't. Even if somebody holds a gun to their head, there's nothing to hand over. Built on zero-knowledge cryptography, Intel SGX secure enclaves, and open source code you can fully audit yourself, it's mathematically impossible to log or leak your data. No more sad backdoors, no compromats, no hidden hands. Just pure verifiable privacy. This is how we fight back. Not with fear, but with technology that works for us, not against us. Go to vp.net/TPV and close Big Brother's eyes for good.